into the stream. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Right now, I wanted to make sure I show you guys times I had to worry about weather besides just sunny skies, because I don't want you guys to think that I'm only wanting to do stuff when things are perfectly fine on the outside temperature wise or whatnot. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Just figure I'll hop on since I still have another 30 minutes, even though I'm halfway there, to get to my mom's school. That just can be crazy sometimes because of rain and traffic. As you guys can see on my side, that sometimes there's construction that we have to manage as well. Just a lot of things that can happen. But hope everyone's doing well. I just needed to be able to talk to you guys and listen to music. I hope everyone's doing well as they can be. Hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of the day it is for you at your time of the world. We're all at different points depending on our time zones. For me, it is 4 o'clock, where right now we're seeing some rain. Hopefully it's not, you guys don't have to worry about the rain as much, depending on where you are. But it's one of those cases that we just had to deal with what we're given, yes. Especially for those of us in Texas, that we are always thinking about how can the temperature change, because things can change at a moment's notice at us. Hello, Master. New Master. We're heading back to my home from work, so we're just chilling out and wanted to show you guys about how it's not always rain. And for me, as long as it's not where it's heavy rain, I don't mind streaming to you guys when I get a chance to do it, because it gives me a chance to breathe of what I see in front of me. I enjoyed it. Wasn't too bad today. Yeah. Only had to worry about 2 classes instead of the usual 4. So it's always a positive when you don't have to worry about so many classes as a sub, because I'm a substitute teacher, so currently wise, is wanted to take a break from being a full-time teacher. Thanks, new master. How was your day or night? Because I don't know what time zone you're in. Thank you for stopping by. If you're, oh, you might not be heading out. The way you said that, I wasn't sure. That's good to hear. But that's part of the reason why I like doing these streams, because you never know who comes by and just say hi. And sometimes that's nice when we're all able to chat about different things. Sometimes, just worst case scenario, if it's a topic I don't want to talk about, I'll tell you guys why, and so on. And man, I'm thinking faster than I'm speaking today. Besides that, we're just in the traffic. No matter where I went, it was heavy traffic, so I was like, I'll just go through another school parking lot. Not parking lot, but parking area. Because I'm not in their parking lot, but I'm in their road between their parking area. So I'm just like, I know eventually it'll clear up as far as traffic goes. Besides that, we're just trying to head back to where we usually are. Sometimes it takes longer than we expect. But at the end of the day, we're just trying to figure things out. Not everyone likes to see when things are raining, but I know some people, they like to see rain, so might as well show it off when I can. How's everyone's day going that's coming in? For me, I'm just focusing on the road to see what's going on. Hey, Big Nap, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hope your streams are going well. I've been subbing a lot, so I haven't been able to get to some of your streams. I've been trying to go to them when I can, even if I'm just lurking and watching it later sometimes. Hope things have been going good for you, Big Nap. I understand that. I'm just glad things are going good for you. So far, not too bad. Just have to worry about rain, of course, but besides that, we're just slowly just trying to get a full-time job still. But at least I have the substitute job, so I can be doing something, because I don't want to feel like I'm not earning anything for my family. Because last semester it was nice to take a break from teaching, but I need to do something while I'm still looking for the next full-time job. Hey, Bobby LaFrance. How are you doing, Bobby? Welcome in. But thank you, everyone, for being here. I know some of you guys don't like rain, some of you guys love the rain, so I was like, I'll do it for a little bit since it's taking longer than usual to drive today. This drive usually doesn't take too long because I was at a closer school, but because of all the different traffic and construction going on near me right now, it took a lot longer than I expected. I hope so too, Big Nap. I just want to be able to eventually be able to help you guys out more. I know some people tell me not to stress about that. But that's good that you finished eating, Bobby. I'm doing well, just got done with the tutorial. I mean, not the tutorials, subbing. Sometimes I will say tutorials if I was a teacher, because like before you guys met me when I was teaching, sometimes I would stay in the classroom till 5 p.m. for tutorials purposes, and then stay another hour to either grade or double check that I didn't need to do any paperwork before I left for the house. Yeah. I didn't want to ever leave things last minute as best as I could, because there's some days that it was not possible because of everything else that was going on. But yeah, so why I know that when I'm gonna be teaching again, it's gonna be slightly weird to have to worry about grading again, because as a sub I don't have to do it unless I'm in a long-term position, but right now I've been asked to do a long-term position, so don't have to worry about that right now. But it's just one of those cases. It's just like, interesting to say the least. And also for me, it's interesting to see how many teachers use a lot of automation-based programs or softwares that grade half of your assignments. Because I know there's more and more websites and programs that you can have your students use to where the system grades it so you can just put in the grade that you see on the teacher side of the program or website, and you can just say, this is what I see on the website. And it's weird to think how much of it can be done online in some sense, because all the videos that people have made, all the assignments that people have made, all the interactive documents that people have made over the years. Just one of those interesting things to think about. And for me as a math person, just feels weird to use too much. Well, what some people say too much technology, because yes, a lot of our jobs are going into digital age, but there's some bosses that still want things to be done on paper. So, just a lot of things to be thinking about. I understand that, Bobby. Especially if it's the right kind of rain and not just the rain that adds to the snow. But I understand that because less that you have to worry about shoveling if it's just regular rain. I understand that. Yeah. In Texas wise, when we had our mini blizzard, because I know I will say mini blizzard because I know you experience blizzards on a regular basis, but when we had it for a week, that my dad and I set up tarps on the steps and had things on top of it to make sure that when it snowed, we can just flick it off of the steps so the steps didn't get icy when we had to walk around to either walk our family dog, or for me wise, because after 3 days my district just said that we had to go back to teaching. So we had 3 days off of the 5 days that some of the other school districts had during that year. I just remember so many of my students was like, why did we have to go to school when such and such is still off, or such and such is still off? I'm like, I can't tell you guys, it's what our school decided. Yeah, I still, even though it's been 5 years since I started teaching, I still try not to disclose what schools I'm at, just because I don't want any student to feel like that I'm talking about them, but that's the inevitable sometimes. But maybe if they do feel like that I'm talking to them, maybe they'll do things correctly for their teacher. Who knows? Even though I have it marked to where it's not for kids, but it doesn't guarantee that I have people in the high school level watching my stream from time to time. I'm glad that you was able to eat, Bobby. So I know sometimes you have to worry about that, of when you're cooking and not cooking, depending on what time it is for you. But I hope everyone's doing well. Saturday. feel like I said it wrong, but it still made me laugh. Nothing like seeing a random cushion on the road because it either got tossed out or someone was not paying attention to their trailer and it was making things fall out. Bobby, I know, I understand the frustration of what you have to worry about, even if I don't have to do it myself. Hey, Chi. How you doing, Chi? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Chi. But there's good things about Canada too, like the free health care or where if you did decide, from what I've heard, if you did decide to go to university, if you're a graduate in Canada high schools, that your tuition is free, if I've heard correctly. Nice, G. Hope your day at work goes well for you. Excuse me. But yeah, we'll see how things go for you, everyone. Things can be crazy at times, even when we don't want it to be. I just know that I just enjoy being able to at least talk to you guys because it's what I can do when I'm not playing a game. I can at least be able to chat with you guys a little bit. So at the end of the day, it's something to do. And as I'm still looking for my full-time job, it makes me feel like I have the full-time stuff of me trying to stream when I'm not doing my part-time jobs and whatnot. It's one of those interesting things, to say the least. Hope everyone's doing well. If you have to worry about the rain, be safe. You don't have to worry about the rain. Hope is clear weather as best as it can be, but I know some of us might be snowless. I feel the arid hotness, depending on what part of the world we are in. I just, because of me knowing how the conversion is, I just wonder if there's ever been, besides how some parts of us in Texas sometimes feel like that we can get above 100 degrees Fahrenheit easily. I'm just wondering if anyone has experienced 100 degrees Celsius as at any point in their life, because I know that's harder than 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's like about 141 degrees Fahrenheit. interesting to find out. Because I know a couple of people, a couple of places in California a couple years ago had 135, but I can't remember if they had 145. Who knows for sure? Sounds right at the moment, but it's not me doing the actual math. Cause I don't remember if you was in the call. I mean, I'm not in the call, in the stream when I talked about this last time, Bobby. But it's funny that I know the conversion in my head fast. Like I can tell you the formula, but I don't try to calculate it fast and quickly. If I remember right, to go from Fahrenheit to Celsius, it's 5 ninths the current temperature minus 32. If I'm remembering the correct equation. And then the other one is 5 ninths parentheses the current Celsius temperature plus 32 in parentheses. Don't. It's just one of those cases for me. It's like I've tutored so many people how to do what's called dimensional analysis of unit conversions that I have it in my head because it's one of the few conversions that you don't use that method. So I have to make sure to teach people that conversion correctly. I've had it stuck in my head pretty much since my college years, I would say. Maybe high school. In middle school I used the equations, but we always had the formula sheet. And in high school I memorized it because I was in the number sense team where we had to memorize every fact about math that we could so we can use it to our advantage, because it was solving 80 problems in 10 minutes, and it can range from a lot of topics. Nice. I just know that it's one of those interesting things, how similarities that we can find of things like, but I know some places probably never seen, like you see on the right side right now, 2 different fireworks stands, but they're only open during certain times of the year because they're not allowed to sell it every weekend. Hello J5, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you had a good vacation with your girlfriend. Because I know last time me and you wasn't when you was in my stream. You was talking about having time with your girlfriend, so it went well for you. So that's why I said that in the comment. But I don't know if you had a chance to read my reply back to you. I'm doing well, J5, just on the road back to my mom's school so I can pick her up and be ending the stream shortly before that because we're almost there. Just another road hiccup. Nice, J5. Oh, it's to do showcase.